Good night, zombie hunters. This is Zombie de l'Oeste. Welcome to a new stream, in which today we're gonna be trying to finally complete this Slayer challenge that has been keeping me awake for days now. So I'm on this post screen and just waiting to continue with the grind. So far, this is the progress we've made. We have managed to kill 71 zombies up until wave 3. We have almost built completely the Tesla gun by now, and well, there's a couple of issues in the way. So let's get started with it. Okay. Alright, I'm having a bit of audio issues here. So just bear with me. Okay, so right now what we need to do is find some or a couple of jump scare zombies, if we can find any, and try to get this thing in there to complete the Tesla weapon. And if you saw yesterday's stream, it actually lasted for 4 hours and 15 minutes. On those 4 hours, we were basically running around the map as I am doing right now, looking for jump scare zombies to try to get enough souls for the hilt and for the Tesla transfer device. I managed to open up all the way over here, and I managed to open up the packet punch room without activating the packet punch, just to try to look for some new jump scares. And what I think right now is that we're not going to be finding any new jump scares. Cause oh, there we go. Okay, so apparently, yeah, we're going to be finding some more jump scares. And if we can find a couple more of those around the map and complete the Tesla device by wave 3, it will be almost an assured victory for us. Awesome, so let's do the same thing we were doing yesterday night, which is running around looking for new zombies. Hopefully we can find some of those real soon, so that we can get the Tesla weapon built on this wave. Is that something that we're gonna actually be able to do? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, because I've seen these jump scares are not easy to find right now. I've been having to take I've been taking some stream measures, and even opened up those rooms I was talking about before. And that is because I spent around 10-15 minutes running around looking for new guys to give me souls for this transfer thing, and we were getting just one every 5, 10, 15 minutes. So it became kind of boring. And I believe everyone on the stream, including me, we were kind of losing our patience. Because it had been such a long run by then. And well, I managed to keep this post game till today. Luckily enough, they did not reset any servers, they did not launch any updates today. So that helped a lot, keeping this one game alive. And we've seen some weird things happen. I saw this restaurant door is now open. And I also saw all of the buzzlings in the lab area left. So they just disappeared, basically. And what I want to do right now is go into the pack-a-punch room, see if we can find another zombie in there. That would be awesome. And they've been coming out of these pipes that we've been unblocking. I mean, I've not used them because I don't want to open up the pack-a-punch. Basically because I believe I'm not even gonna have enough points to pack-a-punch any weapons for the fight. And we haven't found any jump scares down here. So I'm just visiting new areas, hanging around, seeing if the game kind of recognizes that I am doing something different than what I've been doing for the last hours. And gives me new jump scares to work with. Now, here's a real issue. The main problem right now is that I'm gonna be needing 3,000 jolts. What for? Well, we're gonna first need to open up this door over here, which leads into the morgue. And to do the power step for the lining rod. And then I'm gonna need another 1,500 jolts to open up our way into the lining rod defense area. So hopefully we'll get another zombie spawn on us here in the village square, because we haven't seen any new jump scares down in the bunker, nor in the lab or the salt mines. I probably exhausted all of those jump scares, so if we can manage to do this, we're gonna be completing the Panzermorder fight by wave 12 on solo today, and that'll make me really happy. We need to be extremely careful because we're running without any perks, And as I told you, we're not going to be using pack-a-punched weapons. So that is one of the cons. And I've been thinking, if I cannot successfully gather 3000 jolts for those doors that I need to open right now, and then we don't get enough jump scares for the transfer device, we're gonna have to change waves here. So we'll be on wave 4, completing the Tesla weapon. That is something that is actually gonna happen. If we don't get jump scares right now, the earliest we can get the Tesla weapon built on solo right now is wave 4. So hopefully not, but if it all comes down to us just running around finding nothing, we'll need to change waves. And I'm gonna go into wave 4 to complete this thing and build the Tesla gun, and then go turn on all of the power for the lightning rod. And here's another problem. If we do that as soon as we start the lightning rod defense, it will change waves. So that's gonna take us into wave 5, and as you know, wave 5 is a pest wave. That is a big issue because they don't last as long as regular zombie rounds. And of course those guys are way weaker and they're sprinting all of the time, so it is very difficult to train them around. And since we're gonna be in that closed area close to the lightning rod, highly likely I'm gonna change waves and we're gonna end up completing that defense by wave 6. And if that happens, we're gonna then have to do the Zeppelin step. And if the Zeppelin kills any zombies that are running behind us, we'll be in trouble. We'll be in trouble, and that'll kind of mean that everything will be spoiled. I hope not. I sincerely hope not. But we'll see. We'll see. Because this is a test, right? This is just a stress test. I cannot say enough. But yeah, if we can succeed, all of our effort, all of these hours that we've been working on building the Tesla gun on an early wave, and all of these running around and looking into the same places over and over again is going to be worth it. And if I cannot succeed, if I fail, then well, probably will be a lesson learned. And if I retry it on solo, which I might as well do because I've already gone through all of this trouble, I'll be using consumables this time around when I redo it. But as you can see, we've been running for around probably 7 minutes, 8 minutes by now since our last jump scare, and we've not seen any new guys spawning. So I was afraid of that, and I was thinking about it during the day, that we might need to change waves just to get the Tesla weapon built. And it will be by wave 4, so that'll be perfect for a solo run, you know, because the hardcore challenge for the Tesla gun is wave 6, so if we can cut 2 waves out of that process, it's also gonna be a successful thing. And let's just hope for the best. Let's just be positive and believe we're gonna get any new jump scares right now, which hopefully we do. And today's stream shouldn't last as long as yesterday's stream lasted. Yesterday's stream was that basically getting the Tesla gun built with all these jump scares. And today is different because today we only need to focus on going into the Panzermorder fight. Hopefully by wave 9 or 8. If we manage to do that, we're gonna be on the other side. But I'm not getting any new guys, so I might need to change waves to get that Tesla gun ready so we can move on. So tell me, boys, have you been grinding? Have you been playing any World War II zombies? Or have you been focusing on multiplayer? What have you done this weekend? Have you been taking advantage of the double XP event? Have you seen any advantages on this supposed double XP that some people say they just don't feel they're ranking up as fast as they should if the double XP was actually active in zombies? But some others say they are actually seeing a quicker progress through their ranks. So I don't know. I haven't been doing that. I haven't been grinding and ranking up, so I'm not really sure if the 2 XP is helping anyone at all. Wow, so let's give it a couple more minutes. Just another quick tour around the map. And if we don't get new zombies, we'll definitely change waves. Because as I told you, it will be pointless to just get enough jump scares. Because I need those 3000 jolts anyway to go do power and go into the lightning rod area. And then I might also need to rebuy ammo for this thing, so that is another 380 jolts added. So we need 3380 jolts to go into the lightning rod defense, which shouldn't be as hard. But unfortunately, the first wave that we will be changing into, if we go into wave 4 right now, is gonna be a pest wave. So I'm afraid we're gonna go through that wave so quickly that we might skip even 3 rounds during that defense. And of course that's not something we wanna experience, but if it happens, what are we gonna do? Just deal with it and try not to kill any other zombies in the next waves. So yesterday's stream was a very long one, and I was very tired when that thing was over. I went to bed and kind of passed out. So no luck so far. No new jump scares. I'm not even seeing Raven jump scares. And we usually get a lot of those. So I'm thinking we... Oh yeah, here comes one. So hopefully we get a zombie now. Hopefully we get a jump scare zombie. After those ravens. And those are the problems for this solo run. If you're not trying to complete it with a party of 2 or 3 people, this is probably the only thing you can do to try to get it done. And I've had some amazing response in the latest videos, and I have to thank you for that. Also, I've seen a lot of comments of people kind of getting inspired by these things and telling me they're gonna even try the saving Klaus by wave 16 on solo. Gee, good luck with that. Good luck with that if you're gonna try it. Because it's gonna be a long run. It's gonna be a long run. Especially since you need to build all of the Tesla upgrades for that quest. And it's nothing like this. You know, in here, after my first few tests, I came to the conclusion that I had to save, like, or go into the fight like 2 or 3 waves earlier than what I was used to. But that is nothing like this. I mean, usually people who manage to finish that hardcore quest solo, it takes them 30 something waves, 36, 40 waves. So in there you would need to cut out like between 20 and 25 waves out of your run. It's not like you're cutting 2 or 3 waves as I'm doing right now, which is perfectly fine because you only need patience for this. That's all you need. But for that, for the hardcore quest to be completed solo by wave 16, well, you need luck, and you need a lot of patience too, and you need to use every single zombie that you get, every special zombie that you get. And if something unlucky like the bomber guy who burst on me yesterday night happens to you on that round 16 run, you can almost say you're not gonna do it. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna make it by that wave. So you would need to be using the first fuzzling that you get, all of the bomber zombies for the Tesla gun upgrade that you need to do on the Pack-a-Punch area. And then you would need to be saving all of the Fuslings that you can, so you can use 4 Fuslings for that thing, and having all of the pest rounds. Charge up things like the record in the pub, and well, it's way trickier because there are much more things to do for that quest. So it ain't as easy as this one. Okay, I believe I've wasted enough time right now. I've been running like 20 minutes around the map by now. And we have not received any new jump scares. So let me take one quick run around this morgue area and then go back into the salt mine and the lab. And if we don't get any jump scares, I'll be changing waves, so we can have that Tesla weapon built by wave 4. That'll be a lot of progress, because you usually, as you know, can only build it by wave 6, and that's as early as it gets. Right now we're cutting 2 waves out of that, so it's good progress. It's good progress. I was also hoping to do these tubes and probably get some of those pests spawn on the Pack-a-Punch room, but I would need to use up some of the points that I've saved up right now, and we need almost 3,500 jolts to go into the lightning rod defense, so I don't want to waste any more points. And yeah, what I thought would happen is about to happen. We're gonna have to change waves. We're gonna have to go into wave 4 and get that Tesla gun out of our way. Because we don't have a lot of time either, so I don't feel like doing this jump scare hunting around this map is gonna help us anymore. By now the only thing we need to do is trying to get it completed right now. So let's change waves. Let's do it. I'm gonna receive the first zombies of this new wave here, and then I'll be running them into the morgue area. It'll be safer than waiting for them to spawn in there and then having to deal with all of those guys that are gonna spawn in that teeny tiny space. Oh, there's the music. Okay, time to go in there. So all of these zombies need to go into that transfer device. I cannot miss any. Each and every single zombie I kill needs to go in there. Uh-oh. Good. And as I said, I'm gonna be needing 3,380 points to go into the next step, so I'm gonna kill some of these guys. Just leave the one alive. And we'll get some points out of the Brenner that's gonna spawn in too. So that'll be helpful. Okay, time to go for that Brenner. Come on, big guy. And he's down. Good, good. So 3,500 points, excellent. That's exactly what we needed. Let's do power. Let's do power right now. We only have these two zombies left, and I'm gonna have to kill one of them before we go into the lining rod step. And there's another issue. I'm not using any quick revive perks, or I'm not buying the quick revive. So if we go down for good, and all of these hours are gonna go to waste. So we need to be careful. Let's get this thing started. Red, green, blue, blue. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I lost one armor. Red, green, blue, blue. Okay. Alright. Blue and blue down here. That is it. Okay, a new jump scare. That is good. That is helpful. Oh. You mean zombie. Do we only have 2 zombies left? I think so. Oh. Good. Jolts. I need those jolts. I'm not gonna kill this treasure zombie. I'm just gonna pick up all of the jolts if he goes. dropping. Wow, this is gonna help me a lot. This is gonna help me a lot. This way I can revive a bit of ammo for this thing. I can go get quick revive. Finally. And get some armor. Yes. Okay, so we have 2,000 points left. I don't know if I should get the double damage perk. Probably yeah. Probably yeah. That or this one. No, you know what? Let's go get the double damage perk. It is going to be much more helpful than running fast. Probably the probably that one perk is going to be more helpful when we are doing the batteries and whatnot. So let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna let this thing take a little bit of damage, okay? I'll try not to kill any more pests or zombies than the necessary. Because I don't want to change waves. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna fail it. Oh, 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 oh. I'm gonna have to repair that thing. Let's get out of here. I was afraid that was gonna happen. So we're on wave 6 and almost getting the lining rod step completed. Okay, once more. Uh-oh, wave 7. We're cutting it close right now. Let's get out of here just for a sec. And let that thing take a little bit of damage.
Hey, what the fuck?
As soon as I have a clear way. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Gee. Come on. I need this thing to be over.
What the hell?
Shush. Okay. Okay. Out of there. Let's get out of there. Gee. I had 3 waves change on me. All of this effort is gonna be for nothing, I think. I just want to take all of those zombies out of that area, and I'll go reactivate the other defense now. Let's do it. I'll let it take a bit of damage again. Uh-oh. Oh no. Wave 9, so we're in trouble now. We're in real trouble now. That's it. Let's get out of here. I was afraid that was gonna happen. Oh gee. So wave 9 guys. I'm not even sure if we're gonna be able to make it. This is gonna be so frustrating if it doesn't happen. But once more, this was a test. So we did a great job building the Tesla weapon by wave 4. And that was the best thing that we could do. But now comes the Zeppelin step, and dude, I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough zombies to get that thing done. So there's a couple of things I'm gonna buy now. I'm gonna buy the stamina perk. So I need to run faster for this thing. Now I need more ammo. I'm also gonna open up this door here in case I get in any trouble. Now I need to run away from my zombies so that this thing doesn't kill him, and we can use him for the battery. lights, go ahead. It's changing colors, that is good. Oh, it was the other one, come on. I forgot which one I was doing. Almost there, almost there. Let's do it, drop it. That's it.
This is just a prototype. Stay put, I'll return.
Well, I need ammo. Yep, I was afraid of this. We're running out of zombies and this thing is nowhere close to being done, so... Yeah, not sure we can make it. Dude, this is so frustrating. This is extremely frustrating. Because we waited like several hours for those jumpscare guys to come by. And then just skipping rounds. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt if I cannot make it by wave 12. Let's see what happens. I mean, I haven't lost all hope yet. If there are any jump scares left, I'll gladly take him into the battery. But we have not seen any jump scares in a long time. And you know what? I'm gonna go through the backup punch pipes. See if we can get those pests out of there and fit them to this thing. This lining step was so unfortunate for me. There we go. That's what I wanted. Come follow me. Come follow me, guys. With some luck, these are gonna fill up my battery. Where's the pest going? Nope, it wasn't enough. So guys, if you're just watching and tuning in to the stream, we were able to build the Tesla gun by wave 4, and then unfortunately we skipped way more waves than I would have wanted to during the lining defense, because it reset once on me and we lost a couple of zombies in there. Also, the fact that we started defense during a pest wave wasn't good. The best thing that could have happened was for us to start the defense by wave 4. But we're not getting any new jump scares anymore. And that is something that came against us. Also, unfortunately, these pests that come out of the blood room floor only happen once as you are doing or unclocking everything here. So no luck on that end. And yeah, I might as well do it. It's gonna change into wave 10 and I didn't want that, but what the heck. That's what I have to deal with. And on wave 10 we're gonna get another pest round. And that is gonna suck. Because I'm gonna have to do the Zeppelin out of the battery right now. Yeah, it's round 9, man. Hello, Cuddy. Welcome. It ain't as cool as it looks. We're doing this battery. It's wave 9 and it's nowhere near done. And I believe by this point we should be inside of the boss fight already. We should be in the boss fight by now. And for anyone who was watching yesterday and was seeing how we got all of these jump scares out of the same places over and over again, those jump scares are so rare right now. You see, we get one every 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And this thing is not done, as you can see. So I might end up changing waves and ruining everything if we don't wait for any more jump scares to spawn in. It is tough. It is so tough. This challenge is Um, I believe you can get it done solo, but you might need to use consumables. You're gonna have to use your coupon discounts. You're gonna have to use your skeleton keys, and yeah, that, so that you can use all of the souls for the Tesla and all of that. Which one am I on? Dude, yes, that's the first battery. So this is almost game over. This is almost game over. Let me tell you what happened. We had to change rounds as I was taking the transfer device into the last station for the Tesla weapon to be built. Because I wasn't getting any jump scares anymore. It was super boring because we were just running around the map getting nothing. So we had to change waves, and of course that's something that affected the whole run, because we started the lining defense by wave 5, which is a pest wave, and that pest wave in that lining defense just fades away really fast. It lasts like a few seconds and then goes away and turns into wave 6 before you even notice. So that was unfortunate. I believe if you actually want to make it, you need to have the Tesla gun built by wave 3. That is what you need, because that way you will go into the lining defense by wave 4, if you have enough points to open up all the doors, of course. And that way you could actually make it by wave 12. But right now I mean, I'm saying this is almost game over, because if I kill this one zombie for the battery step, we're gonna be in wave 10, another pest round. And those pests are not gonna be enough for the 2 other batteries to be charged. So we're gonna end up going into wave 11, and by wave 11 we can safely go into the boss fight. But we're gonna be cutting it really close then, because we're gonna be changing waves inside of the boss fight, and if I change one wave in there, that'll be it. But I have to try, you know, I have to try. I'm not giving up. I'm just looking for some more jump scares. See if I can get the battery done with one more zombie. I don't know how many souls it has taken so far, because I left some of my trip mines around the battery. But it should be almost charged up by now. So once again, I've been getting some jump scares out of those pipes for the pack-a-punch step. And we used all of the pests that came out of the one step where you open up and they spawn out of here, you get sparkles and the whole room turns red and everything. But you know, last night after the stream was over, and as I was thinking about it, I realized that without the consumables, my game was pretty much over, because we were going to be starting the lightning defense by wave 5. And you don't want that. You want it to start on wave 4 or wave 3. That is when you want the... Well, actually wave 4 is probably the as early as it can be. So you want to start the lightning defense by wave 4. That way you'll deal with the pests by probably by when you're already starting the dual step or the dual defense in there. So yeah, another thing is that if this was hard enough, then imagine trying to get the Dark Reunion by wave 16 solo. I don't know what it would take to do that. I sincerely cannot even imagine what you need to do until I actually start trying that. That and the 75-minute challenge. I've seen very good players trying to beat it and not getting it, just failing by 4 minutes, 5 minutes. The challenges are hard. It appears as if they designed these challenges to be specifically completed on a co-op game and not in a solo game. But let's wait and see. I feel like if I change waves now, that is it. That's gonna be it. Because once more, the pest wave is not gonna be enough for the other 2 batteries to be charged up. And I'm only getting these Raven jump scares right now. That's all I'm getting. I'm getting the occasional zombie. They're so rare right now. Anyway, I'm just gonna give it 5 more minutes of running around, and if I don't get any new jump scares, I'll be changing waves. There's no other way I can get this done. And if that is the case, I feel like we're gonna end up completing the Panzermorder fight by wave 13, possibly. So that ain't gonna be enough. That is not the challenge. And I'll be so salty, but you know, let's just try to enjoy this run. Let's just try to enjoy it. It's been a long run, and I'm glad we got to test it at least and make some mistakes for some other people to actually try it and succeed. Because if you use consumables, you're definitely gonna get it. You're definitely gonna get it. If you have any skeleton keys left, if you have any coupon discounts left, use them. How many kills it is for the battery thing? I'm not getting bored. No, no, I actually don't want to change waves. But we're not getting any new jump scares, so... And I actually have not... I have not checked how many souls are needed for every battery charge. If anyone knows, please let us know. That'll help us a lot. And that's something I should have checked, you're right. Today I was super busy and I couldn't even check that, man. And I did think about it. I did think about checking how many souls every battery took to be fully charged. But you can see we're not getting any jump scares anymore. We were getting some jump scares here in the village square. They're not appearing anymore, so... And this kind of confirms the fact that you can only get so many jump scares per game. You will not get a lot more than the ones I've had appear on me so far. Possibly. The number may change, you know. You may get like a couple more, a couple less jump scares than the ones I got. But this lining defense killed us. This killed the game. And this is something I was thinking about, you know, for example, in Infinite Warfare, in Spaceland, when you were doing the defense for the alien fight, and you had to charge those radio things. You got special waves of zombies that didn't change rounds. And that's possibly what they should have done with these ones. They made it unnecessarily hard for solo players. Which might be another way of making you use consumables, possibly. On the very first days after launch, I saw the Relaxing End was posting this tweet about the zombies mode in World War II being this big map that was designed for you to use consumables. And that is probably it, you know. It's like if you don't have some other good players to party up with, then you're gonna have to use consumables, and that's gonna cost you. If you have seen any new information about the game, Sledgehammer announced today that they're gonna be releasing cut points for zombie purchases on November 21st. So I'm gonna be opening up a couple of rare supply drops when they release the cut points. And see if I can get a couple of skeleton keys or something out of it. But you see what I was talking about. There are no new jump scares anymore. We're getting no new jump scares. I'm just running around with this one zombie behind me and getting the occasional ravens try to scare me, and that's pretty much it. No new jump scares, no new jump scares that can help us. So there's two things here. If I change waves and then use the pest round to try to fill up another battery, or if I use some of those pests to actually fill up this one battery that I have here, I'm gonna have to carry that thing with the pests behind me. So that might take forever. Because after that, when you come into the bunker, all of these new zombies spawn in. And those are the ones that I feel I could possibly use for the next battery charge. And the Zeppelin does throw you some zombies occasionally. But there's no new jump scares so far. So I truly believe that at this point, running around looking for them is kind of pointless. Oh, this is the game proving me wrong again. I didn't time it, but I think it took around 10 minutes for this new zombie to spawn in. So at this pace, it's gonna take us like another 4 hours to actually charge up these things with jump scares. See, this is nowhere near done. Gee. I don't know, how do you feel about it? Do you think I should simply change waves and let the game take its course, its natural course, or that I should keep on pushing and trying to get some other jump scares? Change waves. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, man. And let's try to extend the life of that pest wave as much as we can. If that is even possible. So pretty much the lightning defense killed me. If you don't start the lightning defense before wave 5, you're done. Right now, this is gonna turn into a pest round. And well, let's see what happens.
Damn it!
Hopefully we get enough pests to fill up this battery and charge the next one. But I don't know, because these pest rounds seem to be completed so fast. Oh, I just needed 2 more. Now I kind of feel bad about it. How many rounds did the lightning rods take? It took me 3. Probably 4, I think. It was probably 3. But the fact that it started on the pest round was what actually killed me. So let's see how we can deal with carrying this battery now into that room. Probably the best strategy is just to run by it, carry it, and dropping it.
Whoa!
Yep. Oh. I didn't want to kill any pests. But then again, I don't want to die either, so... And we definitely don't have enough zombies to work with, or enough pests to complete another battery defense. But I'm hoping, I'm really hoping that we get a lot more zombies when we go into the bunker, and we can use those ones for this thing. Oh, come on. Come on. The hitbox for that battery is so weird. I sometimes don't even try to grab it, and I grab it. And now that I'm trying to do it, I cannot even grab it.
Jesus!
This is gonna be another slow process. Taking that battery into the Emperor's chamber during a pest wave. Hey Daph, welcome to the stream, man. What did you miss? You missed a series of unfortunate events. The very first one was that I had to change waves to complete the Tesla weapon. And I started the lightning defense by wave 5. that ended up so fast. If you have tried it sometime, if you have tried doing the lining defense during a pest round at some point, you should know that those fade away, just fade away so fast. And right now I feel like this is trying to stretch things too far, because we're in a past wave trying to do the batteries, the Zeppelin, to go into the boss fight, and we're already on wave 10, man. I've been saying that a lot today. I feel like without consumables, this thing might be practically impossible on solo, as many people have stated. So my best guess is that you need to use some skeleton keys, some let's run away. Some coupon discounts. And then that way you can save some zombies from the first wave to actually turn them into souls for the hilt and for the Tesla gun. Is this the first battery for the Zeppelin? I wish I had another answer, a happier answer for you. But this is the first battery, man. So I'm trying to stretch the life out of this wave. Because I know every time you take the battery inside the bunker, all of these zombies spawn on you. So that might save me. That might actually save me. But I don't know. We're almost at the end of our test here. And basically what I can tell you so far is that, yeah, you're gonna need the consumables. You're gonna need them. If you wanna do it solo, you're gonna need those consumables. So let's do it. Let's try to get the battery down again. And let's try to avoid killing any zombies and try to run away from the ones we have here, so that the Zeppelin doesn't kill them if it shoots those charges, those electric charges at us, or those bombs at us. You see, I think it already killed some zombies, but it also dropped some zombies, so that could help. That could help. But let's wait and see. Let's see what happens. Oh. Oh, shish. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 Once again, I don't want to kill any zombies, but if my life is at risk, then I'm gonna have to kill them. Okay, I think I'm catching up with the Zeppelin now. So let's try to keep the pace here. Where did it actually drop the battery? Oh, it's over here. Okay. So let's start with pests. What? It only left me with those zombies? I thought I had a lot of them. Yep. This might be game over. Yeah, I think this is it. Damn it. Yeah. This is the last zombie. This is the last zombie on wave 10, so pretty much game over, I think. There's no way you can get everything done if you change waves right now and get the fight completed by wave 12. We would be needing some more jump scares, and those are just not appearing anymore. So I'll let you decide, guys. I'll let you decide, because you're the ones who have been hanging around. And had to put up with me running around the map for hours, so if I fail right now, maybe try to do it. Yeah, let's try to go look for some more jump scares. But let me tell you what's gonna happen if I end up failing this run. I'm gonna go in and do it out of line, not in the stream. I'm gonna redo that whole run to get the Tesla weapon build early in the game, but I'm gonna use consumables this one time. At least the coupons that I still have left, I'm gonna use them all up. Probably that way we can have all the zombies we needed for the Tesla gun to be built and save some coins to open up everything. Okay. We got a jump scare. Good. So how about that? It's it all came down to looking for jump scares again to fill up these batteries. But we had a good run, and I was able to complete the Tesla gun on solo by wave 4. So that is a lot of progress. Because I've seen the Tesla gun being built by wave 4, but on regular co-op games. If you have 4 or 3 players, you can easily get it built by wave 4. But solo, well, it only took me like 5 hours, but I managed to build it nonetheless. So this is the real issue now. If we don't get any new jump scares, you feel sad because I put so much effort and I may not be able to complete it. Yeah, don't be sad, man. Be happy about it. This game was made to enjoy it, and we need to enjoy it. I mean, I tried my best to get it done, and we're possibly not gonna get it done by wave 12 without consumables, at least. If you use them, if you use your skeleton keys and your coupon discounts, it might be possible to get it done. But you would only, I mean, you need to have the Tesla weapon built by wave 3. That's what I think. If you get it built by wave 3, then that means that you can, if you have enough points, of course, you can go in and turn on the power for the lightning rod and then start the lightning rod defense on wave 3. That would skip one wave into wave 4, and you would have pest wave then, and possibly be able to complete the lightning rod defense by wave 6. If you can do that, then highly likely it will be a successful Panzermorder by wave 12 run. Try using the disposal tube, because if I unlock Pack-a-Punch, I might get pests. Oh man, I already did that. I already used up all of the pests that we could get out of that Pack-a-Punch thing. I've already unlocked it. And we used the pests that came out of the blood room to charge up the first battery. So I mean, it's not as if I have not tried, you know. I've tried everything here. I've tried my best. I've been patient enough to try to get it done without consumables. But I feel like if you really want to do it solo, you're gonna have to use your consumables and hope for the best, you know, because there's no way to save him up. I try to use him, and then I try to dashboard, just close app and go back into the game to not lose my consumables. But guess what? When I came back into the game, I had lost all the consumables I used during those test runs. So there's no way you can actually try it and save up your consumables if you end up failing the run you use them in. But yeah, once more, if we fail, which is what I feel is gonna happen, I'll be retrying or redoing all of those first waves solo, using the consumables this one time, and I'll start streaming when I'm sure that I am on a wave that I can complete the Panzermorder successfully by wave 12. That is what I'll do. I'm not gonna give up if we fail here. I just won't. So this, guys, is once more me running around the map looking for jumpscare zombies. And let me tell you once more, I believe there are no more jump scares available for me. I believe I've exhausted almost all of the jump scares. I had some jump scares come out of those tubes in there. I had some jump scares come out of some other areas that I opened up later. And I unfortunately got this thing that I don't know if you saw it yesterday or not. That all of the Vuslings in the lab area disappeared after a while. So I was counting on those 4 souls to use them up for the Tesla weapon and to get points out of them, you know, because they give you a lot of points. But they disappeared. They didn't even come and chase me, attack me. Nothing. They just vanished. You see? They just went away. So we might end up failing the challenge because we weren't able to build up enough points and open up everything earlier in the game for the lightning defense to start before wave 5. Which is the kind of the point of no return. Those pest waves for the lightning defense, they just fade away. So they're not helpful. And then, right now, I was on another pest wave, so That was another game killer. Because they do not even provide enough souls for you to fill up the batteries. I think this pest wave on wave 10, you should experience it while you're already inside the Panzermorder fight. So once more, you see, I'm not getting any jump scares anymore. Just the regular Raven jump scares. With no zombie jump scares. I even had one of the jump scares come out of the disposal tube in here when I first opened up this lining tower. But I got one out of each disposal tube, and after that, none. And that is the situation. The situation is that we're not getting any new jump scares. Let's try to fill up this battery. So my advice once more is that if you're gonna try it solo, you're gonna have to use consumables. And even if you have the skeleton keys, you're gonna get 50% discount out of your purchases, your door purchases. But you can only use one per wave. So if you're opening up everything and getting the Tesla weapon built by wave 3, you will only have 3 chances to use skeleton keys and discounts. So let's say you end up saving 1500 points. Or let's say that you use 3 skeleton keys, right? And that you use them for the really expensive doors. Which are gonna be the ones that cost you 1500 jolts. Then you would be saving 750 per door. That would be 2250 points total. Yeah. So that'll be around 12, 13, possibly 14 zombies that you can save. So that helps you a lot, you know, because that's 14 jump scares less than the ones that I had to look for. So I'll be opening some a couple of crates, a couple of rare supply drops as soon as cut points launch in World War II. Am I gonna try again if I'm gonna do it? Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna keep on trying till I get this thing done. I've invested so much time and effort into this challenge that not giving it another try would be betraying myself. But I'll let you guys decide. You have been hanging out here watching the stream, and you have noticed, or you may have noticed, that that the game is not giving us any new jump scares, unfortunately. Oh, another treasure zombie. Well, I can at least get some jolts and possibly another part for the hunter character. No, nothing. Oh. So bad. I also have the lockdown sequence when opening Pack-a-Punch that gives you zombies. Yeah, hey Nick. Welcome, man. I already used up those zombies, unfortunately. You say end game and try again? Yep. I think it's gonna come down to that in the end. It's gonna come down to me restarting the whole thing, putting in some consumables. You know, I will possibly not do it right away. I mean, if I ended up right now, that is gonna be the end of the stream today. This is why, because I had an extremely busy day at work, and I slept like 3 hours last night. So right now I'm exhausted, one, and two, the other thing I want to do is rank up a little bit more and get some crates open. See if I have some luck and get a couple of skeleton keys out of the rare crates, so that we can use them here. You know, if I can successfully save some of those zombies and save some jolts for the first doors, at least for the doors in here to the salt mine and Morgan lab areas, that'll be a game changer. That'll be a game changer. I know, Nick. It sucks that you have to use consumables, man. But it appears like the relaxing end was right about his commentary. When I saw it, I felt like he was just being harsh, you know? He was like, why did you create this one map in which you designed challenges and everything to use consumables? And I thought, like, come on, relaxing, it's not that bad. We're used to gobblegums, we're used to the Fate and Fortune cards, we're used to you know, spending our real world money and our real world time to get consumables anyway. So why do you have to hate on the game? But then when you think about it, and when you actually play it and rank up and everything, you see that the crates, the supply crates, are so rare, and they give you so little out of them, you know. If you get something useful, it's probably a self-revive every now and then, a double jolt, power up, hopefully one of them skeleton keys. But that's pretty much it. That's all you can get out of those crates, right? And now they're gonna activate code points, and you're gonna have to pay 200 code points for every rare supply drop. So how much is it gonna cost you to actually get enough consumables for the game to let you complete those challenges solo? This, as I've said on the stream yesterday and today, this was a stress test for jump scares. I have 20 subs. Hey, we have to celebrate that, man. Thank you very much, guys, for subbing. I'm so happy with the response through this whole series of challenges and the very first things I've been doing with my channel. You know, my channel is only 1 week old, and I've managed to do a lot of things like upgrading my internet service and configuring my capture card and my PC and everything to be able to stream. That I'm super happy that we're on 20 subscribers after only 1 week of going live, you know. Thank you really a lot, guys, for subbing, for liking the videos, for commenting in them, for stopping by here, and just you know, for enjoying the game and enjoying the gameplays. So this is pretty much what I was afraid of, that we were gonna have to use consumables to do the whole thing. As I said, my objective was providing you with a strategy, quote unquote, that you could use to complete it solo without using any consumables, because not everyone has them. But apparently the challenges are designed to make you use them, which kind of sucks, but it's also the way these games do, you know. They create them, and they design certain things to only be available for people who make use of the microtransactions available in game. You rarely get zombie crates, and now they're going to make you pay to play zombies because in those consumables can really change. yes, exactly. It looks like they basically designed all of these things to make you pay. I mean, we've already paid. I don't know about you guys, but I paid like almost $100 in advance to get the game early and whatnot, and then having to pay whatever amount of money extra for a better experience, or for you to be able to unlock certain things in game. It's a sucky thing, but that's how companies work. That's how they do their money, and unfortunately we are the ones who provide them with that. You gotta go, Dev. Oh no, it's okay, man. It's okay. I totally understand. We're just getting started with the week, and yeah, there are a lot of things that you possibly need to do and get done before you go to sleep. So thank you, Daph, for stopping by, and I'll be seeing you around. And I believe we're gonna take Daph's advice and we're gonna have to end the game at some point. Because we're getting no new jump scares. Nothing. We got one, and it took like 20 minutes, I think, of running around and looking for something. So that's not gonna be enough. I mean, it ain't worth it. Running around like other 2 hours just to get those batteries filled up, it ain't gonna worth it. So unfortunately, let's go over what has happened so far. I've been in this game for 6 hours, I think now. I've been going at it for 6 hours, and it looks like it wasn't enough. I made a big effort, and it didn't work out that well. If I need help with the challenges, you can help me. Thank you very much, Nick. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do some challenges with subs, and you can most definitely join the game and help us unlock these things. I'll be this is what I think I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, I'm so tired of not being able to unlock the Slayer character for this, just for this one challenge, that I'm gonna complete it in a co-op game. Yeah, I'm gonna. If you wanna join in, you're welcome to join in, man. I'm gonna leave my PSN ID down there in the video description so that you can add me, and I can invite you to any games that I start for any new streams. But yeah, I'm gonna have to complete this on a 3 or 4 player party, and then after I unlock it, I'm gonna grind hard to get some consumables and hopefully get this thing done solo. And it's not like I'm doing it cause you know, cause I wanna post like first in the world thing or something like that. It's just something that I wanna do. It's something I've been doing anyway for all of the last zombies games that we've had in the last years. I've been soloing all of these challenges, all of the Easter eggs that I can, you know. I mean, not Shadows of Evil or Shangri-La, of course, because those things you need to do in a 4-player party. So everything you could do solo, I did it solo. Yeah, definitely, man. You know, if you want to drop your PSN ID here, leave it there. I'm gonna add you as soon as I end up this thing now. And anyway, I'll be leaving my gamer tag ID, my PSN ID in there for everyone to have it and add me to the PSN network if you want to do it, and if you want to join any new games that we start on stream. Yeah, basically, if you have been timing this thing, we got a jump scare like 15 minutes ago, I think, and we haven't had any new jump scares since then. So we're above the 2-hour mark right now. Oh, I see your ID, Nick. Thank you very much. I'm gonna add you as soon as I am done with this. I'm gonna add you. So yeah, we're a little bit above the 2-hour mark, and over here is getting really late for me too. I was hoping to get this beaten before 2 hours with enough zombie souls for the batteries and the Tesla gun and everything, but it just didn't happen. And it proved the theory that you actually need those consumables to have a chance at beating this thing solo. So I see no new zombies spawning. I believe there's no action anymore. I exhausted all of those jump scares out of the game, so yeah, I'm about to call it a night in there. We're gonna be ending the game, and yes, I'm gonna do this with subs. I'm gonna do this with some PSN friends too. Getting this thing beaten by Wave 12 in a co-op match, and then I'll just grind hard to get a video out with a strategy with consumables that you can use if you want to do it solo before Wave 12. That is what I'm gonna do, because this game I've done as much as I could do, and it wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. It is unfortunate. It was kind of disappointing, but that's what the test was about. It was about seeing if we could actually get it done or not. Oh, you're back. Hey, Daph. Cool. Nick. You've been playing since Black Ops 1. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you've been playing since Black Ops 1, then you must be used to those times when you didn't need to spend your real cash for a challenge to be unlocked and for things to be completed righteously, you know. I kind of miss those days in which we didn't have microtransactions. But these are different times, and this is how the company Activision and all of the different developers of the game make their money. and that's what makes the franchise survive. So guys, we're not getting any new thank you for dropping your PSN ID in there, Def. I'm definitely gonna add you to my friends list as soon as I end the stream, which is about to happen because we're not getting any new jump scares, and we're not gonna get it done by wave 12 without those jump scares. So I might as well just end it here, and yeah, let's do it tomorrow. I'm gonna set up the stream for a nice time of day in which we all can join in and get this thing beaten. I don't know if you have already done the challenge and if you have already unlocked the Slayer character or not, but if you need it and you want it, I'm also gonna leave my PSN ID on the stream's description for anyone to add me to the PSN, to the PlayStation Network, if you wanna join any games that we start with subs and friends in the future. You like how it used to be? Did you like some of the changes? Yeah. And some of the changes helped and some didn't. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Some were good, some were not. Probably the mechanics were the best changes we had. Black Ops 3 did a great job out of zombies. Yeah, I do miss those days, but I also like what we have now. So guys, I'm gonna be ending this thing here, I think. That's pretty much it. Hey Robert, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? Unfortunately, you're joining us basically when I'm about to end this thing, because we haven't had a lot of luck trying to beat this challenge solo without consumables. So if you see it, this is wave 11 and the batteries still need to be charged. I would still need to take them down there and complete a whole the whole process. So once more, I'm super happy that we reached the 20 subs count during this stream. That is something that amazes me, you know, even more now that we're only 1 week into the life of this channel. That is so great. I never thought I would get this response But it's been great, you know. I've been having a lot of fun. I've been doing the things I usually do when I play zombies, but I got to do it for you guys now, so. So that is rewarding. That is really, really rewarding. And Robert, hey, if you wanna leave your PSN ID too, or add me to the PlayStation Network as well, I'll be leaving my PSN ID in there. You can add the other guys that have dropped their PSN IDs too, if they agree with that. And we'll be doing a co-op game tomorrow, possibly, to get this challenge completed on stream. And that way we can also celebrate the fact that we have reached 20 subscribers so fast, you know. Simply amazed. I'm simply amazed at the response I've had. And more so on this time when all of the big streamers and YouTubers are complaining about low view counts and about the zombies mode being dead, basically. I'm super happy that I'm having a lot of response and getting so many things accomplished in such a short time. You cannot play tomorrow, you have a busy day. Oh, alright, okay. You know what, we don't necessarily need to do it tomorrow. I would like to get it beaten tomorrow, but if you have any other challenges that you need to complete, and just let me know which ones you need to complete and which day you can actually join a game on stream. Let me know and we'll sure make that happen. Same thing goes for everyone watching right now. If you want to add me, I'm gonna be leaving my PSN ID in there, and let me know which challenges you still need to complete and which days you can actually join a stream to play with us. So it would have been great being able to finish this thing by wave 12 after all the hours we put into the first wave. But as you can see, I'm already on wave 12 and this thing is nowhere near done. So yeah, once more I'm going to be ending the game here, and we're going to be revisiting this challenge again. Okay, I want to get this thing beaten, and I want to share with you guys the strategy and the consumables and everything that you would need. That's something that's gonna have to happen off stream. because I don't want to have you guys again watching me for 4 hours looking for jump scare zombies. So yeah, that's it, guys. Let's try to get this thing. I was just testing to see if how far I could go without using jump scare zombies at this point. But we're already on wave 12, so that kind of defeated the purpose. So I'm just gonna go down. I'm gonna end the stream right here. You can help if you can see. We went for 6 hours 17 minutes and 43 seconds trying to get this thing beaten. So you can help with the hardcore EE, but it has to be Thursday, Friday. Okay, that is great. Let's set up the hardcore Easter egg for possibly Thursday. If you guys haven't beaten the hardcore quest yet and you want to join in, once more I'll be leaving my PSN ID in there in the stream's description so that you can add me. And yeah, that's it guys. Once more I have to thank you for all the support you've been showing, for stopping by, and yeah, this was an unfortunate ending to what looked to be a promising run. But that's how it goes, and that's something that happens too, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. And I'm just extremely grateful and happy that you have been enjoying this series, guys. Once again, I'll be redoing this thing. I'm gonna add you guys if you left your PSN IDs in there. I'm gonna add you as soon as I end the stream to my friends list. So thank you guys once more. This wasn't as successful as I was hoping it would be, but yeah, it was a long run. It was a good one too. So guys, you have a great night. Thank you very much once again, and if you enjoyed, please remember to leave a like in there. If you want to comment, if you want to throw some updates or whatever, or just leave your PSN ID, use the comment section for that, please. Thank you very much, guys. You have a great night. Enjoy the rest of it. And this has been your friend Zombie del Oeste. Hope you have a good night. Goodbye now. Bye, guys.